Okay.
First of all, you elected to walk on at Ole Miss instead of playing somewhere else. What was behind that decision all the way back then?
Didn't really play much in high school. I was a backup until my senior year, and then I was the starting quarterback. First game of the year, dislocated my ankle, so I didn't really have much film. I knew that I had finally grown. I felt like I was athletic enough to play at a bigger stage, but I didn't want to take a smaller school offer because I figured if I didn't make it in the SEC, I could always transfer out. But when I visited Ole Miss, I just fell in love with it. I knew I was going to be transitioning into becoming a tight end. Evan Ingram was there. He kind of took me under his wing. It was just kind of like a lack of offers. Also, getting an academic scholarship at Ole Miss helped, and after that visit, just loved it.
Yeah, okay, next up is when did you realize that you could actually get on the field and contribute at Ole Miss?
It was probably, so I redshirted, put on a lot of weight. I came in at 210. I think I put on about 40 pounds that year. Then I realized I could start playing special teams. I was athletic enough to, run down, try to make a tackle. I think my only tackle in special teams was against A&M and Christian Kirk. So that was fun. And then after that, kind of getting my feet up under me through special teams, I started realizing I could actually play tight end as well. And that would have been my third year there after Evan graduated.
Yeah, and you transitioned a couple different spots, right, position-wise in college, right? You went high school QB, walk-on fullback, tight end. What was that whole evolution?
So I never really was fullback. We had some people called it the H-back, but it was essentially tight end. I mean, they moved us all over the place, whether it was the backfield or, actually playing tight end. But it was a big learning curve at first, realizing how fast and strong everybody was in the SEC. But our strength coaches and coaches down there were awesome. My tight end coach at Ole Miss was great. So it definitely was a learning curve, took some time, but after you get out there, start making some plays, you kind of get that confidence and that starts building.
Yeah, last one for you on this whole topic is LSU, Bama, Auburn. You play against all those teams in college. How does that help you get ready to come to the league?
Yeah, I mean, in the SEC, you got stadiums with 100,000 plus fans in there, and they're screaming the whole game. Playing at LSU at night was the first time I ever got on the field, and I think I blacked out for the first play. But it definitely kind of helps with that environment down south. Football's almost a religion, so that crazy fan base, the atmosphere, it's really something that's hard to match. But then I got here, I'm like, this is even better, which isn't the case with most NFL teams, but it definitely prepared me well.
Fast forward 6-7 years, you guys are out on the field dancing. Fourth quarter. How much fun is it right now to play in this offense?
Man, it's so much fun. Like what we've been talking about with Joe Brady, everybody eats. It's not, an offense designed for one or two guys. It's kind of just designed to use all the weapons we have. And whether we're running the ball well one game or throwing the ball all over the place, I think we had 10 receivers with a catch. I think 6 different guys scored a touchdown. Just so much fun, getting to see different guys shine every week. Keeps things interesting, and it really is a fun offense to be a part of.
Is the fourth quarter dance party going to be a regular thing for you guys now?
I hope so.
Yeah, if you're up 37, I guess that helps, right?
Just play Mr. Brightside in the fourth quarter. Good things will happen. Yeah.
Thanks, Dawson.
Early on in the year, 3-0, great start, the buzz. But you've been around long enough to know it's a long season. Vaughn last week talked about the biggest test is how you handle the success. Is that also something that is – so I know it's a week-to-week league and all those cliches, but is that also something maybe that's tougher than maybe people realize of how do you handle it?
Yeah, I think, when you're the underdog, you kind of have that chip on your shoulder. But we try to keep that same mentality, just focus on us, ignore the noise. As soon as you start feeling the weight of expectations, I think it can really weigh you down and be a distraction. So I think just keeping our expectations the same as they've always been, focusing on us, not getting too caught up in what everyone else is saying. We're really just the old cliche of taking it one day at a time, not making one game bigger than the next, focusing on what we do best, playing our best game is the most important thing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.